out of that material.
Okay, free shipping as well. Now we have the final hour with Jay of the entire visit. He's not back for a visit until April. So one more hour of our big Tucson Gemstone event with Jay. And again, we are taking you to Tucson, the largest gem fair in the world. Take a look. Okay, again, Jay normally takes us around the world. Well, this week he is not only taking us around the world, but he's taking us directly to Tucson, because that's where everybody in the world that has fabulous gemstones or is looking for fabulous gemstones goes. So we are literally taking you there to bring you some of the most incredible mine finds and opportunities. Honestly, better than we do any other time of the year. So we're gonna get things started with our final hour with Jay, with Amazonite and Quartzite. If you are looking for this spectrum of beautiful colors, this is it. This is over 40% off the HSN price. This was appraised for almost $200. We did it at $124. It's now $69.90 and $13 on your charge card to bring it home. But I know a lot of people are looking at this and going, wow, I had no idea when we're talking Amazonite and Quartzite, you could do these colors. Now, Sue has twisted it. I like it like that, but I gotta be honest with you, I love it nested as well. It's 18 inches, goes down to 20 3/4. We only have 300 of these, but Jay, this actually looks like the landscape of Tucson, doesn't it? It kind of looks like we're in, this necklace looks like we're in Tucson.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, okay, I think everything is really funny how things are created. So all of this material, right, comes, we wanted to do the colors of Amazonite, right? That's originally how I started this. And so we went, and this all comes out of a deposit, one deposit in Madagascar. That's this huge Amazonite deposit. And it's got all the different colors in there of the different materials. So when we went in there, we put it all together. We wanted to do all the different colors. But when we sent it to the GIA, they're saying that only the bluer colors, right, technically we can call Amazonite. And then the other colors, they're a form of Amazonite, but we have to call it Quartzite. So it really basically is all the colors that Amazonite could come in, right? But the blue is the Amazonite, and then the other is a natural Quartzite. But what's amazing to me is this all comes out of the same deposit. Look at all the different, you've got pinks, you've got the blues,
like
you've got the golden, you've got orange, all of that all came.
Jay, I own this, you know that.
I know you do.
I own
Actually,
this.
who thought of this?
Me?
Okay. Who thought of this? Okay. Okay, you're looking at the designer right there.
There's proof.
The designer is to the left. The designer is to the left.
I told Jay, because I love color.
This was your idea.
This was my idea, and I said, can we do it? I never thought we would bring it at this price, and quite honestly, we never will again. There's 170 of these left. You just saw me there wearing it. We actually had gone out to dinner, and that night, it's so funny because I wore that out to dinner, and we had people that came over to the table, and it was hilarious because people were coming over to the table asking about this necklace. The only thing I can say with a lot of Jay's pieces, if you're shy, don't wear them, because you get more comments, more compliments, because they're unusual. These are not what you see everywhere else. And then to find out that they're, you know, when you tell people, oh, this is genuine Amazonite, and they're like, what? You know, they had no idea that it's a genuine gemstone. This I know you'll love, and especially like Sue's wearing it with a very kind of earth tone outfit.
And she's got it torsaded.
Yeah, she does. She does. But I love this necklace. I love it, Jay.
And
well, they love it too.
And people, that is a Connie Craig original. That's her idea, and all I did was follow instructions.
Oh, okay. I do want to remind everybody too, up to 30% off and 4 flexible payments on gemstone jewelry. You can search gemstones right there on hsn.com. Okay. It pays to watch the final show of the event because
especially the Tucson event.
Yes, we saved some specials for you. What we're about to do, and I'm actually going to take this off because I think I have the only sample. This will blow you away. This is not rhodonite. This is rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite. So we'll talk to you about the difference. I'll tell you what, this should be I mean, exponentially more than even our regular price of $159. Well, we took this from $159 to $69.90. These are all genuine, hand-cut, beautiful beads. I'm going to grab a neck and put this on the neck form for you. This is actually from I remember the story from when we did this originally at $159. So Jay, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was from a private collection,
Absolutely. Right?
That's the only way you could get this material. And so we have something that was a special find, because this actually, today we couldn't export this and bring this in, right? Tell us the story.
Okay, so here's the deal, okay? The Argentinian government made it illegal to export the rough material, the rhodochrosite, out of the country unless it was in a finished product. I don't have factories in Argentina. I don't have lapidaries and cutters, nor does anybody else that I'm really aware of. The only way that anybody was really working this material is they were working it from the rough, but all of our shops are out of the country. It kind of defeated their purpose. A lot of governments do this, and then, now, here's the story on this. Last year when I was in Tucson, there were two different vendors, two different miners that had rhodochrosite material. They wanted an arm and a leg for it, okay? I'm talking, I mean, it was just crazy prices, crazy. So I talked to them and they said, look, we're able to get it out of the country again. We're going to start, you know, this next year, come and see us because we'll have material that you can buy. And that was this year, okay? This year, literally a week ago, right? I was there for 3 weeks. So I thought, okay, great. How did I get this material? I got this material from a man who used to specialize. All he did is he specialized in lapis, and he specialized in what we call gem grade rhodochrosite.
Right, because that's the thing I was going to say.
Right,
all rhodochrosite is not created equal.
No.
Because this, honestly, in looking at this, I mean, it doesn't even look like the rhodochrosite that we're used to seeing. This almost looks like, it honestly almost looks like it could be like, I mean, I would say kunzite. I mean, it's rich. It's rich. It doesn't have the little black spots in it. It is phenomenal, Jay.
The reason is this man, all he did was high end. He did 22 karat gold, 18 karat gold. He didn't do any silver. He didn't do any 14 karat, didn't do any 10 karat. He specialized in 22 karat gold and 18 karat gold to this market. And all the cabochons, so all the rough that he had was all the higher quality rough. Well, he decided to retire. He was an elderly gentleman, and I mean, at that time, he was in his mid-80s. Neither one of his children wanted anything to do with the business. And so we knew he had it. It took us a long time for him to finally sell it to us. And then, of course, he wanted, you know, crazy money for it. And we just said, look, you know, we'll buy it all, but we can't pay the crazy money. And so that's how we obtained this rough. Now, that being said, this year I thought, okay, I'm going to be able to get more rhodochrosite, and then I can do some rhodochrosite designs. I'm going to be able to do that. Guess what? Went to Tucson, and guess what?
He didn't.
There wasn't even they didn't even have specimens. They're not much less rough material.
Right.
And so that all kind of fell apart. So if it was in Tucson, I sure as heck didn't see it. Now I'm not saying that I saw I've been going for over 40 years to Tucson, and in 40 years I've never once seen every single show in Tucson.
Right,
it's impossible. I don't care if you didn't sleep. You would not be, and all you did was went from show to show to show to show. You can't see it all. And I was there for 3 weeks. So maybe somebody had some, but I didn't see it, okay? I'm just telling you, when this is gone, it's gone. There is no way to even build, it couldn't build it because you can't get the material. But number two, even if I did get the material, if I could get the material, even at a reasonable cost, I would be hard pressed to do this for $159. It would be hard pressed to do it, and really, you're not going to have this quality. We're going to show you we've got some other. I think we got a few of the bracelets. We got a few of the cabochons too coming up somewhere. I know we got a bracelet and we got a pair of earrings.
And the earrings are only $29.
And you're going to see the quality of this material. But just like Connie, I mean, Connie sees a lot of gemstones. Okay, I mean, these hosts up here, they see it all. They, constantly. And I got to tell you, have you ever seen this quality
I've never.
Okay.
I have
you
never.
seen this quality of rhodochrosite
here? In fact,
here?
I don't even know if I didn't know it was rhodochrosite that I would have guessed
yes, that it's rhodochrosite.
And
right.
and I think, I mean, you know, I've been doing this 20 years. Usually I can, Jay's surprised sometimes at how well I can guess what gemstones are, but I wouldn't have guessed this is rhodochrosite. By the way, the matching earrings are $29. Down from 59.
Okay, and look at the quality of the cabochons. Look at the bracelet.
There's only 100 of those.
It's glow-in-the-dark rhodochrosite. This is gem grade.
Now, the bracelet, 120 people can get that matching bracelet, and we took that from $349 to $279. But it just shows you the value on this incredible necklace. From $159 to $69.90. It's under $14 on your charge card. And again, you know, there are very few genuine natural pink gemstones. This is beautiful. The color of this is stunning.
You know, somebody, I know last time I was here, somebody said, which I appreciate, but they said that they had bought rhodochrosite. There was a rhodochrosite mine in Silverton, Colorado, which is the highest airport in the United States. I've landed there numerous occasions. I'm not aware of that. I'm researching that. But I'm just telling you, this material comes out of Argentina. It's the only location that I'm aware of that has this quality. Now, I'm not saying I know everything, and you know, the day that you say you know everything is the day that you're wrong, okay? Because you can always learn, and I'm always willing to learn, and I'm always interested in finding new and different, and I really appreciate the tips. I always appreciate leads, but I'm just telling you right now, this material, once this is gone, once this necklace is gone, and I have another one that has turquoise stations in it. Once that's gone, these cuffs, these cabochons, the cabochons you're seeing there, once those designs are gone, I have no way to replace this. And even if I could replace it, we couldn't even come close to what we're selling this for. Couldn't even close. This necklace at that price is ridiculous. I mean, it's beyond ridiculous. You couldn't buy rough. You couldn't buy rough and even come close. Even the rough material would cost more than what you're sending the finished product.
Grade, right?
Even the lower grade, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The people last year that had the material that they had, they wanted crazy money. And so I said, no, I can't do it. But you know what? Before the end of the show, I went back and guess what? It wasn't there. So somebody was willing to pay the crazy money, but probably somebody was willing to pay that crazy money because they're going to put it in 22 karat gold.
Right.
They're going to put it in 18 karat gold.
Right.
And they're going to charge a bunch of money for it. They're only going to do cabochons. I guarantee you they sure as heck ain't going to cut beads out of it.
Okay, with almost 1,000 of these ordered, I'll remind you that it's under $14 on your charge card. If you don't have rhodochrosite in your jewelry collection yet, this would be the time to do it.
This would be the chance of a lifetime.
This would be the chance to do it. And not only that, you're doing it at a fantastic value price. To be honest with you, when we talk about value, the HSN price of $159 is a value. There is no question about it. But the $69.90, it is final call on this necklace, period. So we're going to say a quick hello to Linda in Kentucky. Linda, welcome to HSN. You're with Connie and Jay King.
Hello. This is the first time I've called in, and I've shopped with you all forever.
Oh, we're delighted to have you. So you've shopped.
I love Jay King, and I love you, Connie, and you're looking younger all the time, and I'm sure not.
Oh, you're sweet. You've made my day, sweetheart. Well, tell us.
You look beautiful.
Oh, you're so nice. Tell us what you love about Jay's jewelry.
Well, I'm a retired teacher of 38 years. I got to do what I loved, and he's doing what he loves.
Oh.
And I wish I could travel with him, but I adore his stories. I am embarrassed to say how much of his jewelry I have, and I'm buying tons more, and I don't go anywhere. But I do have family to gift them to, and I want them to go to the doctors. But I bought several pieces these shows. I can't wait to get that amethyst that's in the shape of the hearts.
Oh, that's so cool. With all the different hearts in amethyst, and those are all hand carved and they're hand faceted too. When you see that, it's really truly amazing.
But I've gotten tons of your things. One of my favorite was years ago was a coral, and it was probably 6 or 8 strands, and it had the conical silver end caps. And that's beautiful. And then another one of my favorite pieces, multi-strand amber with big pieces of turquoise.
That's one of my favorites too, Linda. It sounds like you've got quite the collection.
Well, I ordered his big amber yesterday, those big amber nuggets.
Yeah,
huge amber
they're great
nuggets.
bigs. On the coral, was it red or was it pink?
No, amber.
No, but when you said the coral, you bought the coral necklace?
It was red.
It's red? That was our today's special.
Yes.
You know, you can't even buy that coral anymore. That was a long time.
You saying how
you and I,
rare it was
okay.
at the time.
Yeah, you and I go back a long time because I think Connie and I,
Yes.
we're the ones that released that. That's the one that we shut down all the phone lines that time because it was so popular.
Oh, well, you are amazing, and I've lost my husband. I'm glad your wife still has you. I hope she goes on a lot of trips with you.
Well,
But
yeah.
I love HSN, and I love you, and I just adore your stories.
And Linda, we love having
and
you.
one more thing, my nephew's getting married, and one of the little things I'm giving them for a decorator item is that globe.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh, Linda!
cool is that? Yeah.
And Linda, thank you so
Hey,
much
thanks.
too.
What a great call.
And we
Thanks
appreciate
for the
you being
time.
a teacher for all those years because that is a most wonderful,
noble profession.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you, Linda. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Okay, we're going to wrap this up, but they did tell me if you're on board, you're going to get one of the final few that we have remaining from $159 to $69.90, $13 on your charge card. 1,200 people have said yes. I hope you do it because this is a chance of a lifetime on Rhodochrosite.
It really is a chance of a lifetime. And here's the thing: is when this is gone, it's gone. I can't replace it. Well, number one, even if I could get more material,
The earrings are sold out.
Okay, earrings are sold out.
And the cuff.
The necklace, if you can do it, the cuff, look at the cuff. Look at the quality of this rhodochrosite, okay? This all was meant to go into 22 karat and 18 karat gold. It was never meant to go into silver, ever. So this quality, this quality of rhodochrosite, you would never, ever see it in sterling silver.
So from $349 to $279, it's under $60 on your charge card, but we have 40 of those. Those are massive cabochon stones, perfect quality.
Okay, all individually hand fabricated by our silversmiths. This is all made from custom-made sterling silver sheet material by really artists. I mean, truly artists that work in sterling silver, so precious metals, and in this case, this amazing gem grade rhodochrosite. This is, again, this quality of rhodochrosite that we were able to obtain. Originally, the man that had this, all he did, so when he bought rhodochrosite rough, he bought it for a whole different market. He bought it for a market where he was going to be putting it in 22 karat gold or where he was going to be putting it in 18 karat gold. So he only sold to really high-end shops, right? And he made high-end products. So that's what this rough was slated for. And fortunately, I didn't pay what he paid for it.
Jay, look, 16 left. We've got to go.
Well,
Okay.
all right.
If you are on board, you've got it. So we have so much more to do, including a brand new Campitos ring, a brand new necklace, 7 Peaks turquoise necklace under $100. They're going to kill me for saying that, but all that and more. But now, Spotlight on Healthy You.
Join me, Brett Schuckerman, for Healthy You, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Take charge of your health and wellness. Our trusted experts provide products, solutions, and tips created to enhance every part of your life. Tuesday at 7 p.m.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
It's HSN's President's Day sale, and you won't want to miss it. Get great deals all weekend long on your favorite brands, like Cuisinart, Joy Mangano, Korres, and Origami. Plus these exclusive offers. 4 more FlexPay on everything. Special pricing, free shipping, and 5 FlexPay on select Beauty Rest and Simmons mattresses. HSN's President's Day sale starts Friday.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun. Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Well, we are back with the final 30 minutes of Jay King and our big Tucson Gemstone event, and he's not back for a full show until April. So we've got a lot of things that we've got to showcase for you, and we are going to go ahead. We're going to start now with our brand new Campitos turquoise ring. This is so pretty, and what you're getting to is genuine Campitos. We'll talk about that in a second, but this was supposed to be $109. We're doing it for $79.90.
And this is brand new.
Yeah, there's also a Campitos necklace that I'm going to grab to show along with that we're going to be doing next, because I want you to have the chance
Show them how this is made.
Well, I want you to have the chance to pre-order because the necklace we only have 100 of, but look at this. So you get the sterling silver band ring, but then you get the eternity band that is all inlaid Campitos turquoise under $15 to be able to bring that. In the industry, there's a very famous designer, whoopsie, just grabbing the Campitos necklace. There's a very famous designer that does that link style ring, and some people call it a puzzle ring, some people call it a love ring. Bottom line is we're doing that same kind of look in the sophistication of the Campitos turquoise. Jay, that is pretty.
And I will tell you, my artists call it a pain ring. You know, when we design things, I didn't design this. I'm not going to name names who did, okay? But, you know, but it's cool. But I got to tell you, the silversmiths, you know, they just had a cow over it, the inlayers. But if you look at this, and again, this is inlaid in the finest Campitos, that blue ice. Now, you know, like, I think I spoil everybody, and everybody thinks that all the material that came out of the Campitos deposit is this Sleeping Beauty quality, this clear robin's egg blue. No, okay, there were only two actually mines within the Campitos mine that they were getting this quality of material, okay? And this was the most sought after, the most expensive. We got the last 2 loads that I'm aware of. I don't know if anybody, maybe somebody snuck back in there later, but when they closed the mine, when they shut it, okay? And we got the last 2 loads of the super high grade material that actually came out of there. We're whittling our way down. Ooh. We still have material, but you're not seeing, you know, like, you know, we got to really kind of really watch what we make with it because we don't want to waste it. But we're getting down there on this material, and eventually there won't be any more of it. But I just love Campitos. Again, this is really comparable to Sleeping Beauty. You can see this right here. Now, if I took this is how it comes out of the ground. If I take this and cut this and then polish it, when I cut it and polish it, that's what it looks like, right? But you can see even in the nugget form, look how clear it is. You see that beautiful like sky blue? But when you polish it, then this right here is kind of oxidized on the outside. If I had a bandsaw right now, which I'm not going to cut up my specimen, but if I did and I cut it in 2, you would see that that's the same color inside. It's oxidized on the outside.
And I'm just going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek of the matching necklace. This necklace was appraised at $520. We're going to be doing this gorgeous Campitos necklace at $399.
Is that like a work of art?
We only have 100 of those, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and here again, this is something that we just make every now and then, gallery editions. You know, we make so many designs that you don't get to see, unfortunately. You know, we have a store that we open up in Albuquerque 4 times a year, and it's only open for 10 days at a time, 4 times a year, and that's where we sell a lot of these designs. We are constantly designing. my staff.
How many designers do you have?
Well, officially, there's 4 of us. Okay, officially. But then everybody puts in their 2 cents.
Yeah.
And, but and here again, just so you know, I'm the least talented of everybody. Honestly, I'm being sincere. I'm sincerely everybody all the people that I consider designers that we have in house. I'm probably the weakest of them. But I have my thing. And
yeah, you do.
And what's really cool,
I know which one's
what's really cool though is a lot of people seem to appreciate that. So we're on the same wavelength. But I'm just fortunate to have people around me that are so talented, unbelievably talented, and not just in designing, in everything. And even our artists, our silversmiths, our lapidarists. I always tell everybody, like if I had anybody who worked in our group that was like me, I'd fire him. Fortunately, I'm in a position where they can't fire me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it.
You can't fire yourself, Jay.
Well, I could, but then if I fire myself, I always come back and want more money. But I don't know how I got off on track on that. Okay,
I can't imagine. Here's the
deal. I'll get back on track. Otherwise, Daryl will beat me with a stick. Okay, so here's the thing. If you look at this, where would you see something like this? Okay,
only in a gallery.
Very, very seldom do I bring these. But this was just so absolutely knocked down, stunning, gorgeous, that I thought, okay, even if we only make a few of them, we'll bring it in. But this is really, truly wearable art. This is something that, can you imagine where you would see a necklace like that?
Exactly.
And even this ring, okay, this is like still, you're getting to have something very contemporary, something very modern, something really unique, something that you don't see anyplace else.
Okay, the necklace, real quick update. We have 50 necklaces left. You see it there on Sue. We'll come back to that. Before we do that, though, we're going to be checking with Shannon because she's coming up right at midnight with a brand new Today's Special. It's going to be such a great day. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Miss Connie. Indeed, we are. Brand new Today's Special at midnight. And this is actually a whole new category of vacuums. It's everything that we love about vacuuming, meaning it's powerful, but it is everything that we don't like about vacuuming, meaning it's lightweight, so you don't have a big, heavy vacuum. It still gives you the power. It also has a specially designed battery and canister, so you're getting longer battery life than ever before, but you're getting the same capacity, believe it or not, as a full-size upright. When I say it's a whole new category of vacuum, you're actually going to enjoy vacuuming for a change. It's also the only time this year, best price in the nation, has sold out every single time that it's been here at HSN. Customer pick with great reviews. We're going to want to hear from you. I know Jenny Bond will as well. So we're actually going to make vacuuming lightweight, powerful, portable, and fun. We'll look forward to seeing you at midnight.
Thank you, Miss Shannon. Okay, we're going to move next to the necklace. And the necklace, it's last call already, just from seeing it briefly. Last call. So it was appraised at $520. We're supposed to be doing it for $469. It's $399. And like I said, we don't even have 100 of these to go around. If you want to put it on your charge card for under $80, one of the things I love about this, look at the way they did this artisan fancy cut on that campitos there in the center, and then imagine again how much campitos they had to start with. Then look at how this is actually, you're going to get 3 different pieces here, so this is going to lay on your neckline absolutely perfectly, and the design of the silver mimics that fancy cut that you created in the campitos. Then you have campitos beads going up both sides. This is actually 18 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender. Big first come, first serve. With fewer than 60, we're going to say hey to Carol in New York. Carol, welcome to HSN.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Glad to see you two guys together again.
Oh, we're delighted to have you. Thank you.
I love the two of you together.
Oh,
a lot of people
have a good time.
A lot of people say that. It's really funny because
Connie Craig-Carroll.
Yeah.
Carol. Well, it's my first name.
Oh, cool.
But it's also my family's name from Ireland.
Oh,
cool.
Okay, perfect.
I call her the Conster.
But I have been buying from you since you began on this HSN.
My first piece of turquoise that I bought was a ring when I was 9 years old, and I'm very old now.
Oh.
So I've been collecting for a very long time, and I love your work. I love the beads, the quality of the, you know, whatever you do. I love pink, so I've been going crazy with your rhodonite and rhodochrosite on these shows. But I'm seduced by turquoise. Every time I see it, I can't resist it.
Oh.
So one of the things I wanted to ask Jay is, because I have this tremendous collection, not only from you, but from ages ago, I do want to leave it to my children and my grandchildren. But they're stupid, you know? They don't know the value of things. They don't know the quality. They don't know what's gallery, what's Sleeping Beauty, you know, what's Campitos. They don't know any of that. And I was wondering if you knew someone, you know, in New York that might be able to appraise these kinds of things for them.
Do you know, back in the day, I had friends of mine, Aggie and Eric, that were down on, was it 58th Street? And they had a gallery down there. And Eric and Aggie were old time. They knew everything about turquoise. Unfortunately, they sold their business a few years back and retired. And I don't know anybody, but I would guarantee you what you could do, probably your best asset would be the GIA. Get in touch with the GIA, and they would recommend an appraiser for you.
And Carol, thank you, sweetheart. It's been a delight to hear from you, and thank you so much.
Yeah, it definitely, yeah, I would definitely get it checked out, especially if you have a lot of old pieces.
Oh, yeah.
There's no telling.
I know, it could be
A lot of the
Tyrone.
turquoise, like you got old number 8, old Royston. I mean, it's worth a fortune.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
Okay, you know what? If you're on board, you do have this. There are fewer than 30. It will officially sell out. But now, speaking of turquoise, and Jay's known for turquoise, nobody does turquoise like Jay King. We have our showstopper. This is not only Iron Mountain, but also Hubei. Now, we haven't shown this at all. But
brand
just from being launched on hsn.com, I think it was 8 days ago they launched it, we have lost a quarter of our quantity. This was appraised at $240. We normally would do it for $159. First come, first serve, $99.90. And no necklaces, no two necklaces will be completely identical because of the nature of the rough materials. And you are getting real Iron Mountain, and you get the contrast of that antique Hubei, right?
Right. So, you know, you can see the kind of the greener with the matrix in it. That's the old Hubei. The real bright blues that you see in this, like that center bead and the ones on either side, you can actually tell the different turquoises in there. And we mix these together. I was kind of trying to do kind of give you like a tricolor effect on it. I don't know if because of the nature of the material, it's just we didn't get the full effect of it. But I really, if you look at this, and again, these are all cut. Okay, this is all cut from the real deal, and then we've actually used lapis beads in the center there, and we've done those as kind of like see these right here to. Oh, is that Hubei?
That's Hubei.
No, that's Hubei.
The brown Hubei, yeah.
No, that's the green Hubei. So that we've used as accent beads, and also to give it to where it pivots and they don't grind against each other.
And then the shape of them too, Jay, is so pretty. You did special shapes.
Well, these are special shapes, so they're all done from the natural rough, and then what we've done is we've shaped them. And you can see these are all the natural colors of this of this particular rough. It's just a really cool look, and this is an incredible value, and this is brand new. We just did this. We just released it.
Well, and again, to be able to do it at $99.90 and under $20 on your charge card. You'll see that clock on your screen anytime. We were supposed to have about 1,200 of these. We ended up with about 800 of these because people grabbed it when they saw it on hsn.com. And you should, because the great thing about this is it's a license to wear all of your different turquoise together, because Jay gave us that blue and the blue green and more of the green blue. And so it works back with everything, Jay.
Yeah, and here again, you know, one of the things that I'm so proud of, in that the way we worked, and we kind of didn't fall into the trap with everybody else. We have maintained our relationships with our miners. We have gone out. We've worked extra hard to be able to obtain the materials at a reasonable price so that we can actually still do neckwear. Here's my thing. I'm just going to tell you this, and then you can kind of observe. Okay, you can observe and see if it comes true. But if you look, and at any other like shops, if you look at other venues that that sell turquoise, you'll see there's going to be very, very few necklaces. People aren't going to be cutting beads, and if they do, check out the prices, okay? Because the cost of the material, and just like in Tucson, very little turquoise, but the turquoise that was there, a lot of it was really nice quality, but the price was just through the roof. I mean, just crazy, crazy. They're getting unbelievable prices for the turquoise rough right now, especially anything like this that's this quality and that has anything that is blue at all, or if it's clear blue, like a lot of these beads where it's got that high clear blue, no matrix, that's even more money. So, just so you know, we like to take care of our viewers, and we are turquoise, just like Carol, it's my first love, my #1 love, and probably I'll go to my grave with turquoise being my #1 stone that I've always loved working with.
And Jay, the hube, tell us the story too with the hube.
Okay, well, hube on this is all what I call antique turquoise. Any of the hube is antique. All of the material that I have was all mined in the late 70s, early 80s. And, hube was originally what started in, that was the original mine in China that they opened up. China was a closed society then, right? You weren't allowed to go in, right? Especially if you were American, you weren't allowed into China. When they opened it up, and turquoise, believe it or not, is one of the things that opened it all up, opened the market up. The first Shenzhen, and then they allowed it to go in. Guess who actually developed the turquoise properties in China? The originals were all miners, and they were miners and cutters from New Mexico and Arizona. So these old timers from New Mexico and Arizona, they're ones that actually started the whole thing and actually showed them how to mine. Now, here's what happened in hube. They didn't follow a lot of the mining regulations, safety things, and so it became very unsafe, and so they had to, literally people were getting hurt because of unsafe mining practices, so they shut it all down. And to this day, they just, in hube, about 7, 8 years ago, I haven't seen it yet, I've just seen pictures, but they built, I guess, an incredible museum there. And this material that you're seeing right here, not all of it, but some of this material is actually in in the
So how old would you say when we talk antique 70s? 1970s?
All of the hube turquoise in here. That is hube. There's also Iron Mountain turquoise in here. But all of the hube material that is in here was all mined in the late 70s, early 80s.
Wow.
Is when it was mined.
Okay, you know what? If you'd like this one, we are stretching it a moment past the clock because we are very, very limited, and this should sell out. You are getting that antique turquoise. Think about that. Mined in the late 70s, early 80s. Can't get that anymore.
Now, the Iron Mountain is newer, right? But the hube material, and that's the Teal, the matrix material that you see in here, that's hube. We kind of mixed them together because, well, number one, I didn't have enough material
and it creates
to make anything.
Look.
And what that's exactly what I was trying to kind of go for a tricolor look here. And
like an ombre.
I kind of like an ombre effect in turquoise. I kind of somewhat did it, but not like I originally envisioned. To be honest with you.
Beautiful.
Look at that. See, that's hube.
That spider webbing is what started the craze, right?
You see that spider web right there? Definitely hube.
Okay,
right?
You know what?
That high
With
blue,
everybody
that
on
right
board,
there, hube.
They just told us we probably have more people on board than we have necklaces, but the good news is if you are on there, you're going to get it. It's the only substantial hube piece that we have left in the show right now. So if you want it, $99, and that's $60 off of the price that we will be doing this for, should we ever have any of these available. Okay, quick value for you, super quick. You will flip when you see what we're doing here.
You know what, I saw this in the green room. I saw this price, and I actually told him this is a mistake.
But it's not.
I said,
look,
this.
Jay.
I told him, I said, look, this is impossible. This is a mistake.
You get the necklace and you get
And
the
you get
pendant.
the pendant.
We did this for $139. Today you get the necklace and the pendant for $69. It's on FlexPay at $13.98. And then wait, you gotta see the ring too. The ring was originally $100 here at HSN. We're doing this ring for under $50, and it's on FlexPay for under $10. And Jay, I don't have my card in front of me. Do you know right off the bat what turquoise that is?
Okay, I believe in the pendant. Okay, this is in the ring. That's Chilean, and then the necklace is actually made of Iron Mountain. So Iron Mountain, and then the cabs on this is Chilean.
Can you believe how perfect those cabs are? Now, people are asking, yes, you get the necklace and you get the pendant for $69.
But even if you look at the necklace, look at the cuts on that. They're like cubes
Yes.
that have been rounded off, right? Even that cut. But I'm just telling you that.
Oh, you know what, Jay?
That's just a crazy price.
That ring is 7 Peaks turquoise.
That's 7 Peaks, okay. So
Seven.
7 Peaks, and then.
And then the
Iron Mountain
necklace
on the
is Iron Mountain and Hubei.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the fact that that ring is 7 Peaks at $49, are you?
Look at the clarity of that material, though. Look at that robin's egg blue, real clear material. And like I said, I didn't have a card on this, and when I looked at it, and because originally we weren't supposed to show this. This wasn't originally in the program. I didn't have this in the program. They just popped it in at the last minute, and they showed it to me, and I went, what? And then I saw that price, and I said, no, that can't be right. There's no way. And they have done that before, where they put the wrong price on it. They put like a price for like a ring or an earring, and they got, and then I told them,
necklaces
I told them that that's a mistake, and they said, no, it's on there. They sold it, and again, the next day when I went into the meeting, guess what? It was a mistake.
Okay. If you would like that necklace, it is last call with fewer than 100. We have a little bit more on the ring. Every size still available. That's just a thank you for shopping. Okay, biggest amber necklace I've ever presented. I wish we had tons of them. We have 30 people who can get this. And Jay, I mean, amazing, free-form, handcrafted, gorgeous amber pieces. But we've literally got less than a minute to talk about this.
Okay, this is what this is cut from. Right? That's the rough. That's the rough that this is cut from. And this is real Baltic amber. This is 30 to 50 million years old. And these big pieces like this, I mean, it's just, right now, amber is like through the roof expensive, through the roof. And it's not going down, it only goes up, 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 up. And here's another thing too, is you wake up tomorrow and you have this great flash and you think to yourself, you know what? I'm giving up my engineering degree and I'm gonna become an amber vendor. Think again, right? The only way that you can get in the amber business is you almost have to be grandfathered into it. It's not something that the market is so closed on amber and amber rough. It's just incredible how hard it is to obtain the rough material.
Okay, we are moving right along because we've only got 15 minutes left. That will for sure sell out. But now we're going to take a look at coral. Coral.
Look at
this
the size
is
of
real
this too.
coral.
And it's like a raspberry red.
Oh, goodness, Jay. So we took this from $119 to $69. It's on FlexPay for $13.98. And give your HSN charge card $11 and change. And of course, it's 18¼ inches, but it goes all the way down to 22 inches in the length because you have a 2 3/4 inch extender. And then we have the matching earrings for you that are $34.90 if you would like those matching earrings. But oh my goodness, if you... This necklace, if you bought it sheerly for the weight of the amber, look at those big, I'm sorry, the coral. Look at those big, huge, fancy cuts on this.
Okay.
Shaking.
Not only this, look at their twist beads, right? So that even makes it, this is probably, okay, I will tell everybody this, okay? During this event, I've been on, this is the 16th hour So we're in the 16th hour. There's about a little less than, or a little right at 15 minutes left, okay, out of this 16-hour event that we had for Tucson, which I'm so grateful for. We've only had maybe 3 or 4 coral pieces during the whole event. We don't have, there's none of them that there's thousands of, right? You're talking a few hundred at the most with the coral. The coral is getting very, very limited. You can see this on Sue. This is like humongous. I mean, this is this is the biggest coral necklace that we've had during the whole event. And here again, to go back to, not to sound like a broken record, but when you go to Tucson every year, now you're talking about the largest gemstone rough show in the entire world. It only happens one time a year, but it's not just one show, it's numerous shows. But it's the largest event of its type in the world. See this coral right here? See that rough? See that coral rough? Okay, that was shot in Tucson about 7 years ago.
Oh, wow.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I used to see in Tucson. I used to go to Tucson and buy tonnage, right? Because, you know, 7, 8 years ago, they would have tons of turquoise. They have a coating on that. That's just so you can see what it actually looks like. And that's the last time, that was 7, 8 years ago, that was the last time you saw any rough. This year, when you went to Tucson, you saw 0. I don't even think I saw a piece of rough. I saw a few necklaces finished and everything. And that's what I've been telling everybody forever and ever and ever. There'll be a day, and a day is coming soon when you won't see any of the coral. You won't see it from me because I can't make something if I don't have the rough. And with coral, just so you know, it's a whole different deal. You have to have all kinds of permits to deal in coral. You have to have CITES permits, you have to have fish and wildlife permits, you have to have genus species. Everything is very, very complex, and you really, really have to know what you're doing, and you have to really, really watch anything. You make sure that you're dealing with legal material. So this year, though, like I said, in the last few years, that shot where you saw the orange coral, that was probably that material we filmed it because that was probably the last time I ever bought coral rough in Tucson. But that wasn't this year. That shot was from years ago, 7, 8 years ago at least.
Okay, just so you know, everybody's asking about my necklaces. My producer promises me that we will give you at least a couple minutes on them because, you know, last hour our 7 peaks sold out so quickly. So I do have a 20-inch and 7 peaks. I shouldn't say this, but it's under $80 for a 20-inch and 7 peaks. And then I also have this big, gigantic, you know, just chunky one, and this is under $130, and that's for 7 peaks. And Jay is sitting here shaking his head. So these were not originally scheduled in the show, but everybody's asking about them. Coral, the coral is last call. And Jay, we've got a minute and a half, or perhaps sell out before that. Why is it that coral is so difficult for you? It used to be that you would bring in, we've had almost every color of coral, but coral is one of the most regulated gemstones in the whole world, right?
Right.
The earrings are gone. Sorry about that, sir.
It's what they call an organic gemstone, because coral actually, when you buy coral, for people who don't know what coral, a lot of people are under the assumption that coral's like a plant. It's not, okay? Coral actually, I always tell people this, you're buying somebody's ex-condo, right? There's a little organism. There's an organism called a polyp. And if you look at it under a magnifying glass or under a microscope, actually, it looks like a little starfish, and it has little tentacles. And what it does is it has these little tentacles, and in the salt water, it secretes the nutrients. And the calcium carbonate, which is what coral is formed from, is actually what they expel. Just like we take in air, oxygen, and we expel carbon dioxide, right? Plants take carbon dioxide, they turn it back into oxygen, right? So coral, what coral does, that's what it does. It expels, as its waste product, it expels the calcium carbonate, and it builds a house around itself. And then it dies out, it blooms again, and then that's how coral is built over time. And then, of course, there's all kinds of species of coral. So the thing with coral is protected under what they call the CITES programs. The CITES program, I believe it's 156 or 157 countries that got together, and they all agreed that these certain items are going to be protected. And it's for everything from elephant ivory, certain tortoises, shells, coral is highly regulated.
Okay, you know what? This will sell out. We'll let you know when it's officially gone, but we're going to move forward. The earrings are gone. The necklace will be gone. But we've got to work in a couple more things before we let Jay off for good behavior. Now we're going to move to, oh, look at this combination. This is something that for the
And this is brand new.
But this is Tyrone Turquoise. You want to talk about antique turquoise. This is, of course, mined in the United States. That big, huge, free-form pendant of the Tyrone Turquoise. We've put this together back with citrine. This is extremely limited because of the Tyrone Turquoise. So you have citrine that is faceted. It is absolutely exquisite. I mean, for this centerpiece just in the silver, you certainly could pay the $199. This was supposed to be $249. Instead, we're doing it for $199. Only for the few hundred people. Look at this, so much silver involved in this, but facet grade citrine. You can see they're like little drops of sunshine. And then Tyrone Turquoise. Tell us about Tyrone Turquoise.
You know, it's funny because we had a phone call earlier today, I think Robin and I, and I literally almost fell off my stool because it was the funniest thing. Gentleman came in, I believe his name was Sam, but that might be wrong. Okay, I'm old, and I'm not as sharp as I used to be. So anyway, he was talking about that he actually lived in Silver City, right? And he worked, and people used to bring in the Tyrone Turquoise for him because, you know, there's huge copper mining down there, right? And they would be running the trucks, and as they cut in the copper mine, they would see the chunks of the Tyrone Turquoise, right? And we call those lunch pail miners, right? So what they do is they stop their truck, right? If they get caught doing this, I mean, they would freak out, right? So because they don't want them to stop the truck. I mean, you know, it's costing a lot of money when they stop. And they load their lunch pail with turquoise, right?
Wow.
But in this case, this Tyrone comes out of a very small deposit. He's got the claim, he's got a private claim on it. They do it all by hand. Now, this isn't done with a track hoe or like, you know, big equipment. This is all done where they chase the seam and they go and they take gas jackhammers and they actually jackhammer the material out. It's, you know, it is viable. I mean, they are getting material. They don't get it all the time, but I love it. The reason I love it is it's an American mine. Okay, it's an American mine, American turquoise. And when I first started in the business in the 70s, I bought from over 27 individual different turquoise mines. Okay, 27. Tyrone was not one of the mines I actually bought from back then. You know, so it's really like Santa Rita to be able to get that material, to be able to get the Tyrone. You know, then we've got like old number 8. Sometimes we'll buy somebody's private collection. As far as I know, the mine in Kingman is the only commercially active mine that I used to buy from back in the day, back in the 70s, that's still functional. And there has been times when they've even closed down, that they've opened back up, and you know, I saw them in Tucson, and they're really getting some nice material. But here again, they're getting big money for it. I mean, but it's beautiful material, but they're getting huge money for it.
That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
See, and look at the matrix. And see, this is kind of like got a, you know, Tyrone comes, it's really funny. It's very seductive. It comes in like a real super high blue with a really beautiful like caramel matrix. Or this is what I get and what I love. I think I'm more attracted to this.
The organic
where it's
look.
like an organic, it's more like a tealy green or a tealy blue feel to it.
But then that beautiful, we sold out of our
congratulations.
coral. Thank you so much for your calls there. This one should sell out as well. We've got about a minute and a half left to shop, and I promise you.
And this is brand new. And here again, these are gallery editions.
That's it.
And these are my other artists that work with me in-house. Again, all these designs that you're seeing, every single thing is done in-house, right? We don't hire outside designers. We don't buy outside designs. Everything's done by us. We go out, we acquire the rough materials. We work from the rough. All the silver work is done in-house. All the designing's done in-house. All the lapidary work is done in-house. So we totally control it. And then guess what? We're able to bring it to you right here. And everything that you're seeing is an exclusive that you see, right? All of these designs, we don't market anywhere else. We bring it here, and it's enough for us. And we're just grateful that we have the deal that we have, and we're able to do what we do.
Well, we're going to say a quick hello before this is sold out. Stephanie in Florida, welcome to HSN.
Hey, welcome. It's so good talking with you.
It's
Hi, Jay.
How you doing? What part of Florida, if you don't mind me asking, do you live in?
Excuse me? You met me. I was a special education teacher, and you came to visit with my students.
Oh,
I
Stephanie,
taught jewelry,
yes.
Fort Pierce.
Okay, Stephanie, I was thinking it was you, but
Yes.
you know, I know a few Stephanies. In fact, we have Stephanies here.
This is Stephanie from Fort
Yes,
Pierce.
yes, I remember. We
and
donated
you
the
came
beads.
by
Yes.
And visited.
Yes, we donated the beads. The kids, great program.
So, Stephanie,
Yes, you donated, yes.
let me ask you, if someone at home hasn't shopped with Jay before, what could you tell them that they should expect from shopping with Jay King?
The best.
Aw.
The best gems, the best jewelry, the best designs. It's just fabulous. Everything he makes is a treasure.
Stephanie, thank you. They're rushing us along because we're getting ready to end the show, but thank you for saying hi to us.
Thank you, Stephanie. It's great to hear from you.
Yeah, great to hear from you, and say hi to the missus, okay?
I will. I'll tell Sheila you called.
Thank
you. Take care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. Again, I can't believe we have Tyrone, because in all the years I've worked with Jay, maybe 2 other times, Jay.
Well, you know, the thing with the Tyrone is this is extremely limited, right? It's not like they just back the truck up and say, okay, you know, load it up. I mean, Tyrone, they're mining, this is all done by hand. They don't have big equipment. They don't have big track hose and stuff that they're going after this. This is all, you know, literally jackhammers, like gas jackhammers, that they go and they actually chase the vein. A lot of turquoise mining, people need to understand there's different procedures or different, different deposits. Just like the Kingman is a huge copper mine. It's an open pit, but even the copper portion of it's closed down. They're just using the leach fields now. In this case, they're actually mining just the turquoise. So they have to, any miner will tell you the most expensive thing that you'll ever do in your life is move dirt.
Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? We'll let you know when that's officially gone. We're going to move next to our teal green apatite necklace. And guess what we're doing? Free shipping on this one. It was appraised at $240. We're doing it for $169. And today, free shipping and under $34 to bring it home. But this is apatite, real beautiful apatite mined in Madagascar. Typically, we're used to seeing apatite in little small stones in gold for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, even here at HSN, Jay.
Right, and this comes out of Madagascar, and it's the miners that we get this from. They're the ones, remember a few years ago where we brought the blue apatite?
Yes,
We had the Today special. These are the same miners. Okay, so anytime that they discover something, remember when we did neon apatite?
Absolutely.
Okay, same miners, right? They do a lot of other different materials. Madagascar is just amazing, just in itself. Most of the plant life, most of the birds, most of the animals, most of the flora and fauna that's in Madagascar is only found in Madagascar.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the majority is. Some of it you can find them in Africa. Some of it, which has come over, but it's really amazing. Madagascar. If you look at it overall, Madagascar is like a time capsule from way back when. And there's all kinds of theories. I won't bore you. I don't have enough time to tell you about it. But it's a really amazing, amazing country. And the mineral wealth there is just overwhelming. And one of the things that we were able to get out of it, we got this last year, is actually last year in Tucson, believe it or not, is when we made this deal. We had made it the year before that.
Right,
we made the deal, but they brought the material for us last year.
Because we had the blue before this.
Right, we had the blue and then the green. But this was, we saw it 3 years ago. Last year we got the rough, and then then you got to see it. Then we made it into a product. And we released this, we sold, I mean, just a bunch of these. We've just got the last remaining few that we have. But when you look at this and you see this, that's making it look blue. It's not blue. It's actually like an emerald green.
Deep teal green.
It's just like a teal green, emerald green, yeah.
Okay, well, reminding you too that today we're doing free shipping. We're also doing that flex pay of $33 and change. And it's 18 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender. So it goes down to 20 3/4 of an inch in the length. And then you've got the facet grade on this as well. Oh, we got to tell everybody that our amber sold out. What?
Congratulations.
That necklace is stunning. Okay, we're gonna give you one more final look at this, and then I promise I'm gonna give you the information on my 7 peaks, because everybody wants to know about the necklaces that I am wearing. Okay, this is where it gets crazy. This is 20 inches, Jay.
That is insane.
For $79.
Insane.
This was a $140 necklace. $140 necklace, and we're doing it for $79.90. It's under $16 on your charge card. Tell us real quickly about 7 peaks.
Okay, well, the 7 peaks, I mean, look at the clarity of this material. This is the natural color. And here again, you can't, everybody's thinking that we can actually do this for this price, and I can't make this new. I couldn't build it and sell it for that price.
Okay, so, you know what, if you'd love this one, you can get that. It's almost, what is that, almost $70 off the price, $60 off the price. Shannon's coming up next. We'll see you back in April.
Okay, thank you very much.
What a great weekend.
An unbelievable event.
And brand new today's special now with Shannon Smith. Take a look.
All right, welcome into a brand new day here at HSN. Well, it has to be pretty special to make me want to clean. What has your vacuum done for you lately? All the things that you like? Well, wait till you see what we have from Bissell. Only chance